hello to all the lovely people out there. Thanks for clicking. I'm back with a new lesson. Well, it's time to learn some new wonderful facts that will blow your mind. So, let's get started and have a look at some amazing facts.
Ever wondered why bananas are curved? Bananas are curved because they grow towards the sun. Bananas go through a process called negative geotropism. So, the fruit grows against gravity, which gives the banana its familiar curved shape. What is this man wearing on his head? A bowler hat. Bowler hats were originally invented as safety hats. The hat was made to keep horse riders' heads safe from branches and other obstacles. Here is another astonishing fact for you. Are you aware of the fact that snakes can belch fire? For this to happen, a decomposing animal a snake has eaten has to burst while being digested, releasing methane and hydrogen into the snake's stomach. All that's needed for the snake to fire up is a spark. Isn't it scary? Have you ever tried adding salt to pineapples? No? Well, if you will add salt to pineapples, it will actually make them sweeter. And do have a look, this is how they grow. One more wonderful fact is that honey is the only natural product that does not spoil with time. You could feasibly eat 3,000-year-old honey. You already know that fact, right? Another strange fact is all about crayons. Crayons can be used as candles during an emergency. Each crayon can burn for 10 to 15 minutes. Look closely at the picture and try to find out something non-identical. Have you noticed something? Let me help you with this. Take a look again and you will find that goats have rectangular pupils. Have you ever seen any word that rhymes with orange, silver, purple and month? No? Well, you are right. No word in English language rhymes with orange, silver, purple and month. Another actual fact is the Eiffel Tower is shorter in winter than in summer. The Eiffel Tower is made of iron, which expands in heat and contracts in the cold. In warm weather, the tower grows by as much as 6 inches and also leans slightly away from the sun. Were you aware of the fact that the acid in your stomach is strong enough to dissolve razor blades? Yet another hard fact to believe. Have you ever seen that the letter A does not appear in a written number until you reach 1000? Well, that's if you don't count the and in numbers like 521. That's when you give a count like 520. Also, the letter M does not appear until you reach 1 million. That was another interesting fact for you. Have you noticed that your left lung is smaller than your right lung, just to make room for your heart? Well, another obvious fact. How many different ways are there to knot a necktie? What do you think? You will be surprised to know that there are 177,147 different ways to knot a necktie. Here is a surprising fact about babies. All babies are born with blue eyes. Moreover, for their first month of living, babies only see in black and white. Another curious fact is that it is physically impossible for pigs to look up into the sky. They can lie down to see the sky but not in the standing position. Wearing headphones for just an hour could increase the bacteria in your ear by 700 times. Merely a simple fact of the daily life. Did you know that a cat's urine glows under black light? That's strange but true. Pearls. Now, have you ever been told that pearls can even dissolve in vinegar? Well, that's true. Did you have any idea why people say bless you when you sneeze? Well, they say bless you when you sneeze because when you sneeze, your heart stops for a millisecond. And if you sneeze too hard, you can fracture a rib. Oh wow, that's a beautiful pair of high heels. But did you know that high heels were originally men's shoes? Yes, that's true. Giant panda. Did you heard yet that every panda in a zoo around the world is on loan from China? Yes, you heard it right. Every panda in a zoo is on loan from China. Pandas have been a symbol of peace in China. Pandas can be loaned or rented but not purchased. Even pandas born in zoo and in Europe or the US are China's property according to the agreement. Have you ever experienced licking your elbow? It is impossible to lick your elbow. Did you just try it? Over 75% of people who heard this will now try to lick their elbow. Well, that's also a fact. Another familiar fact is that women speak about 20,000 words daily, whereas men speak only 7,000. Well, this picture is really colorful though. Let's quickly move on to the next one. The most striking and important fact comes from a village located in Rajasthan state. Now, in this state, every time a baby girl is born in the Indian village of Piplantri, the residents come together to plant 111 trees in her honor. Isn't it a nice tradition? Pretty important, I would say. So, women literally keep the world alive. Have you heard yet that snails take the longest naps, some lasting as long as 3 years? One more fact related to snails is that if you cut off a snail's eye, it will grow a new one. So that was the fact about snail. When you look at a bright sky and see white dots, you are looking at your blood. Those are white blood cells. Here is a remarkable fact for you related to salt. Salt was used as currency. Salt was highly valued and its production was legally restricted in ancient times. So, it was historically used as a method of trade and currency. Last fact of the day is male mosquitoes are vegetarians. Only females bite. The reason why only female mosquitoes drink blood is so that they can nourish their childbearing bodies.
So these were some interesting facts for you all, and I will see you soon in a new lesson. Till then, you take care and have a great day.